Hey guys, Bnates Gamer, and I'm back with another Order in Chaos Online video, and today the brand new update hit iOS, and it's got a ton of stuff. Now, for this video, it's going to be pretty long, pretty lengthy, because Gameloft, I'm not sure if it was their intention or not, but they released the entire update notes. So basically, you know how each update, when it's released, usually every week there'll be a new thing added to the game. Like if it's a dungeon, they'll add it in, and it's not like on day one of the update, just to not, overflow the update too much. And, but they released the entire list. So just all these notes are just in just a span of a couple of weeks. So I'm going to tell you guys all of it. Or just, I guess, some of the important ones that I see. And I got just a list on here on my phone that I'm going to read off to you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, you guys know that now we have a new ranger tree. So both the archer and the assassin, or I should say marksman and the assassin, now have a different skill tree. Now this is mine. I will have a separate video. I actually did this live, so I'm not sure if I've already uploaded it or not by the time I upload this vid. But I did a live reaction, and I did the entire thing, and what I noticed from it is I don't really notice too much of a difference, but I do know that when you split shot, you do have to be a little closer to the enemies. And there's no sneak. There's no sneak at all, I don't think. I'm not sure about the assassin, but for marksman, there's no sneak, and there's no poison. You can't put poison. But there is this new one, which is where you put down a trap, and then when people walk over it, it gives them damage, and it kind of stuns them a bit. And then this one is for sins, which is just an awesome kind of thing. And then I think one of the really cool spells that marksman got is this. So yeah, you basically commit suicide, or not really. You fake your death, but once you do that, the enemies lay off of you. The aggro is completely wiped out from you, which is really, really nice. It's actually pretty good in PvP too, because the enemies won't be able to lock onto you, and it's good for PvE, in dungeons, because the mobs they'll just ignore you completely, which is awesome. So if you're low on health, you can always do it, and then get off the aggro, and then, pot or something if you're like a DPS. So it's pretty nice. So yeah, so that'll be in a separate video if I have not uploaded that already. There is now a new Spring Festival, and if you actually go over here in Greenmont, there's this weird fluffy thing here. I'm guessing this is one of the new mounts, and he just looks amazing. They just look awesome. But there is a quest here that says you go to Mist Trader Camp, and you will talk to Lynn, and you can join the Spring Festival from there, and you get all these new currencies. You get the Rattle Drum, the Red Envelope, and the Small Firecracker. Small Firecracker is for the World Boss. The World Boss is literally a giant Kylan. It's like that dragonfish thing. So that's one of the world bosses, and he has little baby ones that spawn around him and are around Herodon. And you use these firecrackers to basically do damage to them, or just kill them, because you cannot do damage to any of them. So yeah. And the Rattle Drum is a new currency. And with that, you can come here and you can buy whatever you want. I'm probably more interested in this, the White Puffball. I'm going to try to get that. So it's 150. I already have 14, so I'm going to work my way up for that. So yeah, so that's the Spring Festival. We got some new game features. So if we actually go to activities, then invite friends, you can now invite players. Now, if you want to, I'm not sure if it's limited I'm not sure if it's limited on how many friends you can invite. But if you put this code right here, that code right there, if you put that in your game, if you have a character lower than level 10, and you start leveling that character, you start getting new items, I'll actually get a couple stuff. So I'm not telling you guys to, but if you want to, you could use the invite code. And just if I invite one friend, and the friend goes to level 20, I get like $1 of hero emblems, which helps. And then after this, I get the Soul Sting, which is crazy, crazy good. And then after a certain amount, what I really want, if I can, is to get this, which is a motorcycle mount, which is pretty freaking sweet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you have a character low level 10, then you can go ahead and do this. But you have to be on my server, so you have to be on Whispering Islands. So if you're on Whispering Islands and you have a character lower than level 10, and you want to do this, you guys can go ahead. That is my code. You guys can take a screenshot and put it in your game if you would like to. There is a new lottery system, so if we actually go up top here, it says open. There's a new lotto here, and I already did them, but there's the lottery and the Wheel of Fortune. And it says here that I have 2 hours left until I get, free rolls on them. But basically, all these are free now after a certain amount of time. And it resets, every now and then. But after you use the free ones, you have to play runes if you want to go again. And these are the numbers. They're 1 rune, 9 rune, and 29 rune. They all have pretty good stuff. And yeah. And if you look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's different for everyone else's. The pool is different, but I have like a small hero's chest. I got a magic lamb here. I got a Guardian of the Dusk. I got Young Wolf. I got the Crystallized Soul Signet and all this stuff. So if you want, you guys can do it. And if you actually tap on it to roll, the number will keep going higher and higher in runes, but it will cost no more than 40. So yeah. So once it hits 40, that's the max. Or you can just wait 2 hours, or I can't remember how long it was in the beginning. I think it was like 5 hours. I might be wrong. But yeah, so it's just, I have 3 hours left until I can do another free roll. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Your skills already here, they update automatically. So if you respec, you don't need to go and get those kind of skill books to upgrade your spells. It does it for you. So that's pretty sweet. There are some Dust of Epoch now, and what those are, if you do dungeon runs, you know what a hassle it is to get Epoch. So you're basically guaranteed a Dust of Epoch every dungeon run, and these are the dust. One run I had like 5 that dropped from a boss, so they do spawn in multiples, or they do drop in multiples, and it says if you combine 3 dust, you get 1 fragment. And with those fragments, with the dust, you actually go to this person right here. And this person, you can convert that to a fragment of Epoch, and then once you get that, you can go ahead and craft, if you have the craft for it. Essence of Epoch, you need 3 fragments. So that's how that works. So it's going to be a little faster, I guess, on getting Epochs, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so what else? In the Dungeon Finder, there's new dungeons, and they updated a couple stuff, so when you get mail, like, it's a little different icon. And this one's pretty big. It says that they've increased the percent of epic gear drops by almost 300%. Now, that might not seem a lot compared to whatever number it was before, but I've done 2 runs of AGL and I got 2 epics from them, which is pretty crazy. Like, I got this from a run. I did record it, so I might have already showed you guys it, but this dropped in AGL, and I got it. I mean, it's not really, I don't think, good for my class because it's hit level and attack power. But that's what I got, and it's just, I don't know, it's pretty sweet. Everyone's getting epics now, so that seems to be doing its job. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the upcoming things that are coming to this game. So I'm not too sure. It doesn't have an exact release date, but about a week or 2 span between these. So the next one's going to be 2.9.0.1, which is going to be the brand new dungeon, which is Rising Flare, Burn Out the Night. So that's going to be the last story dungeon for the Flames, for the Rising Flare dungeon storyline, sorry. And if you actually go, I completely lost, there we go, achievements. If you actually go to dungeon, there is a new achievement down here for Burn Out the Night. And if you kill the master there in legend mode, you actually get a Crystallized Soul Signet, which is 50 souls. So that's pretty nice. The next update, or the next week after that, is going to be Tifev's, oh my god, I can't even, Tifev's, there we go, Secret Amusement Park. So there's going to be that. The next one's going to be a new festival. The next one after that is going to be a Legendary Oriental Weapon storyline. So that's going to be where you can upgrade your scanner weapons once more. So it's going to be another epic. It's not legendary yet. It's going to be similar to how the lava weapons were. To basically, you get a lava weapon, and then you upgrade it, and then you upgrade it again, and then the next upgrade makes it legendary. So, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. This is like jeez, oh my god. This is where you got the lava crossbow and everything, the lava longbow. So that's, the storyline to get the legendary of that. But of course now it's not so good, it's kind of outdated. But yeah. Alright, the next one after that is going to be Festival Event for Easter. And then the next one after that is going to be another amusement park. And then I believe that's about it for this update. So a lot of stuff is coming around. A lot of stuff. There might have been stuff that I have not shown you guys yet. There's just so much stuff in this update, it's ridiculous. But yeah, this update is looking to be really, really sweet. And yeah, I'll let you guys enjoy that. Go ahead and download it, and it's free to play. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.
There we go. I don't need it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at my spells really quick. Oh yeah, Death and Destruction.
Oh my god! Azor Smitter! Are you kidding me? It dropped!
Shut. You can
That's incredible. The first dungeon run and the 300% extra whatever thing, and it drops.
Do you have it?
That's awesome.
Oh, well congratulations.
Increase resilience. Oh my god. Frosted Barrier drop.
Oh my god! Man, I need that for my freaking
This 300% or whatever extra chance of epics is ridiculous.